Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along too from the sideline. It's Chicago and Chicago. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, checking out Norris Cole. What can we expect here?
And he's a guy who's so difficult to challenge defensively in terms of blocking his shot because he makes adjustments in the air and has the body control to allow himself the discipline to still get a good shot off.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Levine, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. They get Steve Nash.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down. Make him earn it at the stripe.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Even with the one miss, he's still stretched it to a two-possession game. That's big for them right now.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
Well, that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. And so he hits both.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
There's Levine, and he... jams it with authority. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
He kicks it to McLemore. Smith, McLemore, Terry covering. Shot is blocked. On defense, Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Nash with the bucket. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. The drive by Smith. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
On defense, Chicago. 3-point lead. Lure the pass to Cole. Off target with his 3. Smith tries.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Levine's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. 2 shots.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Chicago leading by 6. Makes the lead pass. Good.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And here we go with Will Bynum. He feeds it to Cole. The dish to Nedovic. This one for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Bynum. Here's Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Levine kicks to McLemore. 11 feet away. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, his finishing ability is what jumps out at me, guys. So many times he'll leave his feet and then completely change his shot midair and still find a way to hit it.
Yeah, I think he's got that acrobatic DNA. He's got that improvising gene working for him, and that's a skill you really can't teach.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jeremy Evans, and it's Austin Rivers in for Levine. Now here's Rivers. Passes it to Gibson. Feeds to McLemore. Bangs home the trifecta.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Here's Nedovic. Here's Cole. And the 3 off target. 3 on 3. Smith dishes to Rivers. That's good.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Changes for Chicago. John Lure, he's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Marcus Teague in for Norris Cole. Teague against Rivers. Back to Teague. Shoots a 3. That one goes. Count. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McLemore, the pass to Gibson. Kicks to Rivers. The tray. Oh, that's blocked. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Wizards trail by 8. He dishes it to Teague. There's the feed to Nedovic. Back to Teague. Another 3 for Chicago. Here's Chicago. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. McLemore, no good. Here comes Marcus Teague. He's got 6. From the arc. Bynum, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Launches a 3. Orlando gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And the foul on Marcus Teague. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Right side Teague. Wide open. Good. Teague's got 8 points. And here comes Rivers. And there's the pass to McLemore. Dishes it to Rivers. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Magic lead by 8. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Well, another thing that's immediately gone right for them is their three-point shooting.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Taj Gibson. Line him out there with C.J. McCollum. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Rodman in at the 3. Now here's Terry. Dawkins kicks to Terry. No good from the wing.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Bynum dishes to Gibson. McCollum. A putback, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Chicago, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. That's off as well, so he misses both. Wizards trail by 10. Right side Teague. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Nedovic kicks to Teague. Nedovic. No good with the triple. Now here's McCollum. Teague covering. And it's Biyombo with the jam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Here's Nedovic. Bynum kicks to Teague. He tries for 3, and he gets the bucket. Teague's got 11. Chicago leading by 9. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Got that one up quick.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Nedovic. Pass to Bynum. He kicks to Teague. He passes it to Bynum. And there's a whistle. That goes on Will Bynum. That's his first foul. Teague against Bynum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Teague. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. No good. Some solid D here from Bynum. Chicago with the ball. Here's McCollum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the dunk by Biyombo.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Now here's McCollum. Missed inside.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
That's good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Rodman. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
He hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Teague. Some solid D here from Bynum.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
And the foul on Marcus Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Bean passes Duet. And a big-time jam right there.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Wizards trailed by 14. The 3. Cole's shot is good. Cole's gone 1 of 3 from 3-point land. There's Williams. There's the block. They recover it. Over Terry. Williams gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 13. Now here's Leonard. He feeds it to Nash. That 3 off the mark. Here's Levine. He's covered by Leonard. The kick out to Williams. Biombo. Levine passes to Williams. Biombo dishes to Evans. Terry kicks to Cole. Rodman with the block. And they're able to recover. Nash with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Leonard with the block. Here's Cole. He's guarded by Williams. Nash kicks to Cole. The offensive rebound. Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Levine. But he stays with it. Now the dish to Evans. Passes it to Levine. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. They get the rebound. Feeds it to Nedovic. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Wizards trail by 16. Dawkins kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Dawkins. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
For Chicago, they have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. He doesn't get the second one. And through one half, it hasn't even... And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight.
Well, Teague has been great. He's got 11 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
They've got Norris Cole. Myers Leonard is out there with John Lewis. Then it's Nash, and it's Terry in at the threesome. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Leonard with the steal. And Cole kicks to Lewis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Wizards trailed by 12. Down low. And there's Jason Terry on the assist from Cole.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
To the middle. Here's Biombo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Biombo's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Sent back, but they get it back. Kicks it to Cole. Gives him the lead pass. Leonard guarded by McLemore. It's taken away by Smith. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And Leonard with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. For 3, Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Evans. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Leonard's got the ball. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
I'll tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
20 seconds on the shot.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And McLemore kicks to Smith. Plenty of space. And it's rejected. They get a hand on it. Here's Evans. And blocked. They retain possession. He dishes it to McLemore. Smith kicks to Levine. Evans left side. Biombo. Back to Evans.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
They get it again. Terry, that's a 2. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
For Chicago, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Wizards trail by 12.
You know, sports medicine is really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
Now here's Teague. 11 points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. Tries a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Biombo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And you look at the players around the league who have dealt with serious injuries over their careers, and then, Steve, been able to return. So,
Get it! Oh, watch out now. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Norkic checked in for Myers Leonard. Nedovic comes in for John Lewis. And it's Bynum in for Gerald Henderson. But they recover it. Poked away. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Now here's Teague. Will it go? That's Biombo with the rebound.
Boy, the defense just backing off, begging him to take that shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And the foul on Marcus Teague. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making some changes. Jeremy Evans checks in for Gibson. McCollum comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Bynum in for Levine. Here's McCollum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, awfully small to him at the moment. Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. And their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
The feed to Teague. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Smith.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Misses from close range. Wizards trail by 13. He lobs it up. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Chicago making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. And here's McCollum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. They throw good. McCollum.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And so McCollum nails both of them. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dawkins the pass to Nedovich. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. McCollum's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And here's Rivers. For Chicago, they have not set the world on fire at the free throw line. They're just 6 of 12. That free throw missing. Chicago making a switch here. So he comes up empty at the line. Here's Nurkic. It'll count. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Well through 3 quarters of play. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Jeremy Evans, J.R. Smith out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's McLemore in at the 2. Steve Nash, he's checked in for Dawkins. Nash right side. Cole, he's guarded by Rivers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's Nash with the 3. Rebounded by Rodman.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
6 to shoot.
Hey, come around.
Smith outside from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Rodman dishes to Biyombo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Biyombo's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Chicago. On the wing, Jason Terry. Lets it go with a 3. Good.
It seems like they've given up far too many points from the 3-point shot today. A lot of open looks out there.
I agree, Steve. The defensive rotations have been abysmal.
Rodman with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Shots good by McLemore.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here. It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Last break, here comes Chicago. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Not much doubt about that over-the-back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback ride.
Chicago making a switch here. Evans is checked in. And that one's good. 18 points for Jason Terry.
3rd 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
With the lead pass. And the rejection by Evans. From deep 3-point range. And again, no good by Chicago. Dishes it to Nash. For 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. And John Lure gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Rivers. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Biombo. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Chicago making some changes. Nedovic comes in for Steve Nash. And it's Marcus Teague in for Norris Cole. That cuts the lead to single digits.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Yeah, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. That's good. Wizards trailed by 11. Teague for three. Evans with the rebound.
Remember, he was hot early. 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
Terry with it. Now Smith defending. Shot by Terry, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 13.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's Rivers. And he bangs it home with one hand. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Nedovic. That one off the back iron and out.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Rivers gets to Biombo. And he banks in the layup. Biombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
Teague for three. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got his third rebound on the night. He kicks it to Smith. Beyond the arc. It's tipped. It's stolen by Teague. Chicago making a switch here. Wizards trailed by 14. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his fourth assist in this one. He feeds it to Smith. Lots of room. Smith missing again.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
The shot's good from Nedovic.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
Smith outside. Shot on the way. That's short off the rim.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates a little bit.
Nedovic misses.
Well, he had a look, but the kind of shooter he is, I'm not sure he should take that one.
Teague can't hit.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now, because I don't like his shot selection at all.
And that's an intentional foul.
Now they're trying to extend this game, but this one's pretty much out of reach.
Yeah, at some point you've just got to concede and get ready for the next one. Stopping the clock now, I mean, is wasting everybody's time, me and yours included. We want to get out of here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Well, this one's out of reach, so I'm not sure why they're calling the timeout here. Maybe just to try to work on something, maybe an out-of-bounds play or something.
Well, they might as well talk about what movies they want to see or what they want to surf on the internet, because this one's done, boys. It took him a little while, but he's really got that three working now. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Bynum. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that puts a cherry on top. to speak. It's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into the game here.
You know what? I don't know if there's a 10-point play out there, and that being the case, this one is finne, over.
Teague for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points, and he commits the intentional foul.
2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
A slight hiccup at the line, but he did what he needed to finish this game off.
Right side Teague. It's stolen by Rodman. Chicago calls timeout. They're up by 9. 1 second left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they're obviously going to win, but this timeout may be about some substitutions.
Well, they may just want to make sure they don't do anything really foolish at the very end here.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more.